Guys, what's up everyone? Today we're going to be installing my angle kit on my 350Z, the angle kit we got from GKTech. So I'll just show you guys what it looked like in the box when I got it. So I'm not very familiar with 350Z suspension, so I don't really know what anything is called in here, but this is the, I don't know, I watched a video how to install it. It's like a rack spacer thing, but yeah, these are the little, this is what come in the package. I'm gonna have to watch the tutorial again. So that is what they are, and the tie rod connects to in here. So I don't really know what anything is called, but I can link where I bought the kit from down below. These are the instructions that it comes with. So that's what I'm putting on there, and that is the arm that I'm putting it onto. So basically I'm just going to jack the car up, put some stands under the front and try and see what we have to take off to install this kit. So this is what the stock 350Z lock looks like. So that's full lock there. I'll show you a few different angles. So already it looks somewhat like a decent amount. The car is also somewhat faded because we have sanded it down for paint, so that's why it also hasn't been driven. So I was reading these and they say that the longer rack spacer, which is this one, goes on the passenger side and the little one here goes on the driver's side. So they also say don't forget to use Loctite, which is what I here, Loctite on the thread on this one that goes into the tie rod. So yeah, like I've said, I've never really worked on 350Z, so I don't know any of this stuff. That's why I keep referring to everything as a thing, but no one knows until they do something. And look at how complicated. There's a lot of information and they tell you the sizes of everything, and yeah, you should be able to put it on yourself if you use it. Also, the car hasn't moved since I bought it, so the rotors are so rusty. It also came with this little piece of paper that says critical information. Ensure that the Heim lock nut clears the body of the steering kit when on full lock in both directions and through the full range of suspension travel up and down. I don't know what that means, but I guess I'll find out or I'll have to Google what a Heim nut is, but that's okay because not everyone knows everything until they do it themselves. Also, if you are having trouble, they do have a YouTube channel explaining everything and how to do it and video tutorials. So if you're more of a visual learner, that might be the way for you to go, because that's what I did last night before I decided to come out here and try it myself. They also come with these optional boot things to cover the bearing in there. So what you have to do to put these on, if you do want to put them on, which I've already done one, just under this here, tight under that, and then you undo this bolt here, undo this bolt, and then these circle plates that are kind of above the surface, they just pop out, and then the tie rod and thingy just falls out. So when you've gotten it out, I try and put this booty on. How I did it was I put the end through here and then put the end out there and then kind of just folded it and like stretched it over. After heaps of stretching, we got it on, so now we're just gonna go and put it all back together. So then what you gotta go to do is come in here under the car. That's your tie rod. You gotta undo the clip holding the boot at this end, and then there's a clip or zip tie, whatever's on your car down this end, holding the tie rod booty on. So you want to put a shifter on this part and hold it, and then get a spanner that fits like this one, and you want to hold the shifter and push the spanner up so you can loosen it. I already loosened it, but want to unwind this. So take the split pin off there and take this bolt off. So you want to take off this stock lock stop. So after you get the tie rod out of the hole at the top, you just want to take it off because that's where the new GKTech one will go. You also want to remove this split pin and this bolt underneath. So moving on to the tie rod, you just got to slip the booty down the tie rod, and you can see up there these plates. You got to bend those back so that you can loosen this to get the rack spacer on. So once you get that off, just clean the threads up a little bit, and you want to slip the spacer onto the driver's side, which is what we're working on. The other one will go on the passenger side. So you just want to slip this one on, and you want to use Loctite on this before you thread it back into your rack. It's very important you use Loctite. I got the permanent strength Loctite. Put it all over your threads. I put that much Loctite on it. It's quite a bit, but better safe than sorry. And I'm just going to go and thread it back into the rack before it all drips off. We just dummy fit this up, so where your old lock stop went, use the bolts from there. And then underneath where you undid that bolt from before, just put it in there. So you just want to go and tighten up these. I'm going to put some Loctite on mine. You don't have to if you don't want, but I'm going to. So I'm just going to go ahead and do what I did on the driver's side on the passenger side now, except instead of installing the spacer, install that little black thick thing that I showed you earlier onto the passenger side. Once I do that, I'm going to show you what the lock looks like. I'm going to try and get it done before it gets dark, so I'm not going to record the passenger side. Exact same process as the driver's side, except instead of a spacer, you put that black piece on that comes in the angle kit. So we got this passenger side one on, everything's all tightened up. We removed the stock lock stop here just so we can see what we're playing with. The Kia rims aren't the rims that are staying on the car. I have rims coming, they'll be here in about a month. So I'm going to stick the Kia rim back on here, and we'll have a look what the lock looks like. So it's the next day now. I did try and film what the lock kit looked like yesterday, but it was a bit too dark, and I just thought I'd do it today to show you in better lighting what the results were. So this is full lock now. That's what it looks like. I'll try and put a comparison photo here to before with after. I had to remove the washer bottle just so we could see the front, but that's what it looks like from the top. Pretty good for $480, I believe it was. Little mini angle kit. So the stock lock stop, we took off both sides. I haven't aligned the car. I just put it on and wound them out to what I thought looked straight. The car is going to get aligned later on. But you can see definitely a lot better than what it was when we started, and a good cheap solution. I did run rack spacers in my S13 for a good long while, and that gave me heaps of angle, more than enough for what I was doing. So I'm pretty confident that this will do me for a little while. Thanks for watching the video. I'm sorry I don't really know what everything is called, and I kept calling everything things, but it's my first time working on a 350Z suspension and first time installing any kind of lock mod like this. I've only ever done rack spacers, so this is a little bit different for me. Sorry I haven't been posting much. Things haven't been going to plan. The 350Z is still sanded and waiting for paint. It's getting a bit dirty, so I might have to quickly go over it again, but should be getting done soon, and the engine will be getting sent away Wednesday. So I'm hoping that I can make a little vlog on that. But nonetheless, I am trying my hardest to put out content when there's a chance for me to film it like such. But thank you so much for watching. If you have any ideas and you want to see anything on any of the other cars, definitely let me know. I can do a video on the 32 or anything like that. If you guys want to see that, I'll happily do that. Anyways, enough of me rambling. Thank you so much guys for watching, and I'm working really hard to put out more content for you guys. So if you guys want to jump over to my Instagram, there's more photos, videos, updates, everything on there. Otherwise, please comment below anything you want me to read. I do read all of them. And please, if you can, subscribe and share this, because I'm trying to get more out there on YouTube. So if you can, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you all for your support. It means everything. I'll see you in the next video.